He's going to talk about graduate distinction. I think but it's difficult to get. He's going to tell you about the criteria.
Thank you. So my name is Bob Stevens. I'm with Business and Career Services here at the school. A few years ago, we went to some of the manufacturers, businesses in the area and said, what would you like to see in a new employee? And they gave us a laundry list of things, but some of the biggest ones were showing up on time or showing up at all, right? Showing up on time, being a team leader, being part of a team, having a good attitude. And so we took a lot of these ideas that they had, which are really not new ideas at all, are they? But we decided to make an award for the end of the year for seniors that were finishing programs called the Graduate of Distinction. And so we put together some criteria that kind of mimicked or mirrored what they had in mind. And so those of you that are seniors that are finishing your program this year, this applies to you. For those that are juniors, this will apply to you next year. You might as well get started on it now. So I'm going to read real quickly some of the criteria and let you know about this. I'll let you know this is published on the website. Instructors, it's on the website along with an application. We will be sending the instructors emails throughout the year just as reminders to help the students, you all, to make sure you're on the right track. So you've got to be a program completer. That's one of the criteria. Meaning it's your senior year, you'll be done by graduation time. Absences, you can't have but one absence per semester, and no more than one tardy, skip that first one, okay? One tardy per semester. You need to belong to a student organization, which is why you're here today. We're going to talk a little bit about those. Also, work key scores. You need to be able to make a gold as of May 6th on your work key scores. And you have to be recommended by your instructor. So once you meet all those criteria, we will send or come see you and give you an application and let you fill it out for us. And then at the end of the school year, the day of graduation, we have a reception for you, and family is invited. We give you a medal. Then you get to wear that, and you get to be the first ones to walk across the stage. So there you go. So if you have any questions, you can always email me, ask your instructor. But we will be sending out emails to let folks, the instructors, know what's going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob. Next, we have Jay Loudon, who will come down front and visit with you a little bit. Now, I see the title here. I feel like I need to sing. Tell me something.
Thank you. He could go on. I'm Jay Loudon. I'm the Adult Enrollment Counselor, and we've started something new this year out of Student Services. If you've noticed the box in the break area that has a sign that says a lot of words, but essentially what it means is we want to hear your positive actions that are going on if you're involved in the community, if you're involved in something here at Gordon Cooper, or just something great that's going on with your life or someone else's. We're giving you the opportunity to submit those stories to us so we can highlight those in a number of ways. There are 2 ways that you can submit those, obviously by using the box, and if you're at Seminole, there's a box by Miss Beavers right as you walk in. If you're at Aviation, there's one there, and there's one here in our general area. The website, if you want to submit something electronically to us, is somethinggood@gctech.edu, or you can simply drop a note in the box. So we want to hear your story, so please, we encourage you to share those with us so we can share them with everyone else.
Thank you, Jay. At this time, we'd like to recognize our national competitors from last year. So if you competed in nationals from BPA, please stand. From FCCLA, from HOSA, or from Skills. Do we have any returning national competitors? Just you guys? Where? There we are, finally. And I know we have one at Aviation. She's standing over there right now, but she's not on this campus. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a seat. At this time, we'd like to have some of the CTSOs tell you about their program real quick. And this is kind of a general information for everybody. A lot of us, you know, like I'm a skills person, but yet it's nice to know about what's going on in the other programs. So we're going to take just a short bit of time and cover all of them. So first of all, we'd like to ask the BPA team to come up and visit with you about BPA. And Matt, at the same time, if you'd kind of play that slideshow slowly, why we'll let that run.
Good morning. My name is Julie, and this is Courtney. We were both part of BPA last year. Last year, I also went to state, which was we both went to state last year. Well, I did. She didn't, but that's okay. We just want to tell you what we do in BPA, what kind of fundraisers we do. We, in Christmas time, we go to the Salvation Army. Oh, okay, we're still about that. Okay, anyways, we go to the Salvation Army. We pretty much just get big baskets and push around gifts for smaller kids that can't really afford gifts, or the parents can't really afford gifts, so we do that for them. Next, we also do Valentine's Day for Gordon Cooper. We have balloons, and we have a big bake sale in this break room. And then next, so next semester we will do the silent auction. Everybody in BPA will bring stuff that they don't really need anymore, or that they don't really use, and we'll have a silent auction for the whole entire school. And we also go to other businesses for the silent auction, and we also put that in the silent auction. Business Professionals America also serves as an innovator in career and technical education, providing our members with opportunities for growth through education, competition, community service, and personal development. Also, something about BPA is about the personal development. It really builds up how you are as a person, and it really gives you the outlook from a high schooler to an adult life. It really shows how you can grow as a person and grow as an adult. Thank you. I'm totally winging this.
All right, the next group I don't have a slideshow for, but those from FCCLA who are going to talk about their program. Anybody here? There we go.
Hello, Gordon Cooper. My name is Savannah Hobbs, and I am proudly serving as the FCCLA officer team. I am a senior in the Early Care and Education program. Family Career Community Leaders of America is the only organization that family is the focus. We have 100% membership and are active competing at district, regional, state, and national competition. We have several outreach community service projects planned for this year. We plan to volunteer and help community market the Hope House, Ronald McDonald's house, So Save Your Pop Tabs for Us, and volunteer at public and private early childhood program promoting literacy. Community support and relationships keep our chapter viable and intact. Our FCCLA advisor is Ms. Carrie Laxton. Thank you.
Thank you. Would a member from HOSA please come and visit with us about their program? Anyone from HOSA today? I'll talk about HOSA. Okay, that's Health Occupations. Involves our Health Careers program and our LPN programs at both campuses. They, like all programs, deal with leadership training and also skills development and skills competition. And in the past, they've done quite well, and I'm certain they will continue to do well in the competitions and the events they participate in. The last group that's going to come up and visit is Skills USA. We have a slideshow for Skills that'll play at the same time. So, ladies, I'll give you the mic.
Hi, I'm Hayden Parjo. I am in the 12th grade. I am Haley Williams, and I'm a junior.
I'm Aubrey Pruitt, and I'm in 12th grade, and we are from the pre-engineering program.
We represent American Spirit for Skills USA, and we are proud to say that we won second at nationals this year. So. So we're just here to talk about the opportunities that SkillsUSA gives you.
Nationals was a really great experience for us. We got to meet many new people, and we got to just grow in our leadership skills and our speaking skills. And SkillsUSA is really great for that, and we have really grown throughout. I've been in SkillsUSA for 3 years, and it's really helped me to be more outgoing and be better at public speaking. And there are a lot of opportunities that you have within SkillsUSA, and I encourage every one of you to get involved with that if you are in that organization.
That's pretty much it. So get involved.
Thank you, ladies. Wow. All right, let me just have a couple last thoughts in general, and then we will break up. SkillsUSA will stay in here, and the other programs will go to wherever they're going to meet at. In most of these programs, the dues run anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks per person. Gordon Cooper Technology Center is willing to pay for all but $10 of your dues. So everybody needs to pay $10 to be a member of their associated program, and we'll pick up the next 10 or 12 or 13 or $15, whatever it is, and cover those costs. And that's really the only cost that goes to students directly. And we need those dues collected and paid in finance by 1st of September, okay? By 1st of September. That means you're going to bring a $10 bill, or a 20 if you want some change. On break time, go to the finance office, go see Deborah in the front window, give her your $10, tell her what program you're in, what class, she'll make a note, write it all down, give you a receipt, and you're done. And for that, any competition you participate in, the registration fees, the travel fees, if there's overnight lodging, we're going to pay for all that stuff. There's no more expenses. If you go to nationals, we're going to give you 50 bucks a day cash to buy your food and play on, okay? And the foundation will give you another $50 on top of that. So you will come out way ahead if you're going to be active in your program when you pay your $10. All right. Does anybody have a general question they want to ask me before I dismiss the groups? All right. You are dismissed. SkillsUSA stays in this room. A short video that Matt will start right now.
Hurry, we're gonna be late. Wait, someone's calling. Who is it? It's Bridget. Hey, what are y'all doing? We're on our way to the skills party. Where are you? I forgot to join. What? Ayana, she didn't join Skills USA. You didn't join Skills USA.
Gabby, she didn't join. You didn't join.
No.
Bridget, how did you forget to join?
I don't know, I just forgot.
Why didn't you join Skills USA?
I don't know.
Bridget, how couldn't you join Skills USA? Okay, but we gotta go now so that.
No.
Wait! Yeah!
Ayana, is it too late to join?
Skills USA isn't just about the parties. Skills USA is about students, teachers, and industry representatives collaborating to ensure we excel in the workforce. It enhances lives and careers of students to make them champions at work.
Welcome to our first Skills USA meeting. We're going to try to have meetings on a monthly basis for the most part throughout the year. I encourage everybody to participate. We will have a leadership competition in October, and everybody needs to participate in that. And then after the first year, we'll have skills competitions, and then we'll have the state competition. And, you know, about a dozen of you will make it to nationals, where we'll go to Louisville, Kentucky, and have a great time. I've been a part of Skills USA for 23 years now. I taught my first 4 years and had 3 national champions, 2/3 and a 5th. I count that pretty good. They all had a great time. It's worth the effort. Unfortunately, many of you will think, oh, I just don't know if I can do this. Well, everybody else out there who's competing starts at the same place you start, gets the same available training, maybe not as good as what you're going to get. There's no reason that all of y'all can't do extremely well in participating in skills. I do have one problem with this group. I'm just going to let y'all know right now. BPA, FCCLA, and HOSA will all have their dues paid probably by the end of next week. Unfortunately, with my skills programs, I'll have to come down with a paddle and work some of you over to get the $10 paid. So I would like for this to be a different year. There's actually no paddle, but I'd like to. This will be the year, I want to be the year that everybody gets their $10 turned into finance by the end of this month, by September 1st. Okay? $10. If you don't have the $10, talk to your instructor. I don't know if we can find an extra $10 somewhere, but most everybody has $10. I've seen all of y'all in the break room. Every one of you spends $3 to $4 every day eating break food. You're going to look like me before you know it. So go on a weight reduction plan, don't eat break food for 3 days, and pay your dues. That's the easiest way to do it. Go 4 days and buy yourself a Coke.
So we have an opening activity for you guys, and this activity you're going to, everyone from your group is going to come down and grab the extension cord in front of you, and you're going to try to untangle it while everyone has a hold of the extension cord. Oh, with one hand. Okay, ready, go.
All right, so in front of your section is an extension cord, and the goal is to get that extension cord straightened out. But right now, it is just in a mess, right? So it's just in a mess. So you're going to come down. Everybody's going to grab a hold of that extension cord. Everybody has to put one hand on the extension cord. And then you have to work together as a team without letting go of that extension cord to get it straightened out. Okay? Does that make sense? Questions? Anybody have questions? Every section has its very own extension cord. Yes. One hand at all times. No, one hand at all times. So once you grab a hold of that extension cord with your hand, it stays on the extension cord. You can't switch hands. Okay? All right, so this section, come on down. We've got this lovely blue extension cord for you guys to work with. Okay? Okay, you guys, come on down. Okay, grab a hold of it before you start trying to undo it. Everybody grab a hold, and once you grab a hold, then you can start trying to get it unknotted. this afternoon, yeah.
I think these girls already said something to everybody.
So we don't need to do that?
No, in the big meeting, they said something about
Aubrey, come here.
What did you say in the meeting? Did you talk about why you're in CTSA and what kind of opportunities you have?
Sort of. Not like
You can do it again.
me. Okay.
That was the meeting. Because I have my students. Okay, good morning. It's so good to see you guys here. I hope you enjoyed that activity. You may be wondering what Skills USA is. And we have a quick video, and then we have students from our Nationals contest and Summer Leadership Institute to visit with you about what they have experienced. So enjoy.
What is Skills USA? Skills USA is a partnership of students, teachers, and industry working together to ensure America has a skilled workforce. That's the official answer.
Skills USA is life-changing.
Skills USA is opportunity.
Skills USA is the future.
Skills USA is amazing.
Skills USA is exceptional.
Skills USA is a family.
Skills USA is a home for me. Skills USA is somewhere where I belong and I feel a part of.
Skills USA is a CTSO, or Career and Technical Student Organization, representing 130 different occupational areas. Skills USA complements technical training with leadership development, so members can learn about their chosen field of study and about themselves. Join Skills USA and you're part of something big, something strong, something respected. A nationwide network of nearly 350,000 members in high schools, colleges, and post-secondary programs. Thousands of industry partners and more than 11 million members served since 1965. But don't let the numbers fool you. Skills USA is big, but its focus is you.
I learned so much about myself in Skills USA, and I learned how much more I could do if only I believed in myself.
When I joined Skills USA, there was definitely a big change in my life, in my attitude, in the way I do things, in the way I see things.
Comparing who I was before Skills USA and who I am now is quite a contrast. I'm so proud of who I am today.
There are two kinds of skills vital to your personal and professional success. Technical skills, often called hard skills, and leadership skills, often called soft skills. Technical skills refer to the level of knowledge and abilities you have in the skilled occupational area you're studying, and those skills have never been more in demand. Industry is desperate for workers who graduate from high school or college ready to hit the ground running. Fantastic opportunities are out there in rewarding, successful careers, and Skills USA makes sure you're ready to meet those opportunities. Joining Skills USA grants you access to curriculum created by industry, so you'll know what you're studying is exactly what future employers need. You'll have the opportunity to hone your skills even further through competition against your peers, from the local level all the way to the National Skills USA Championships. Competition can earn you recognition, industry tools and prizes, even college scholarships. Most of all, you'll gain precious experience that looks great on a resume and gives you a vital head start in the quest for success.
Skills USA has so much value and so much to offer the jobs that are available today. The really good jobs that can pay upwards of 6 figures, most of those require some kind of vocational background. Somebody has to come in and celebrate the opportunities that are available and encourage kids to explore a very specific kind of career. Nobody else is doing that today.
It really does give you an edge because Skills USA, with the competitions and everything else, I had worked with some of the programs that they expected us to be ready in, and so many people weren't, but we were, because we had taken the time to really push ourselves and work with this stuff that we know we're going to have to do later, so why not do it now?
I definitely think the competitive experience of competitions will help you when you're going to go into the workforce. The importance of competitions in a chapter is to make us be at our best at what we do here.
Technical skills are only half of the Skills USA equation. Add dynamic leadership skills, and you've got the Skills USA edge that sets you apart from the pack.
I
Skills USA!
No matter what you're studying, investing in the development of leadership skills is one of the smartest decisions you can make for yourself. And Skills USA is ready to help you make the most of that investment.
I wasn't as outgoing, but now I'm a more confident and outgoing person, and I believe in my capabilities and I know I'm going to be successful in my future.
Skills USA is the one place where I've gotten involved and I felt like I was at home. This is the place that I need to be.
Skills USA's award-winning curricula and training opportunities will teach you skills you'll use for life, both personally and professionally. Conflict resolution, time management, teamwork, resume writing, job interview skills, and so much more.
Skills USA has gone beyond just that sort of technical capability and given them life skills. How to speak to people, how to present, how to work in teams, and you can see this come through with those people. So what you have in the Skills USA members are people who have the confidence of capability and the hallmarks of capable and successful people.
Things that Skills USA has done for me, it's made me a more cooperative person, it's made me better at teamwork, being able to speak, being able to handle time better.
Since I've been in this organization, it makes me a better person. I want to help everybody. I want to help my community, my school. Skills USA gives you the opportunity to be a leader.
In Skills USA, students take charge of their chapter, from electing officers to creating the chapter's program of work, a calendar of activities you'll take part and pride in throughout the year. As you carry out these activities, you'll be learning real-world skills, how to manage and work with others, how to create and maintain a budget, how to set goals, and achieve them. You'll also have the chance to create and participate in community service projects. Service is a huge part of the Skills USA program, and it sparks a feeling that has to be experienced to be fully understood.
Secret of life is helping people. I mean, working for yourself is boring. I mean, being selfish is just like, I can't even say it.
Well, the first time I did it, even though it was hard work, I just kept thinking to myself, wow, I could be at home right now, but this feels so good giving back to the community that the work you just did made other people happy.
Through Skills USA, you'll have the opportunity to travel to regional, state, even national events. You'll take part in social activities, meet new people, make new friends, and discover a confidence in yourself you might never have known existed.
Skills USA definitely helps you to find your inner talent. It helps prepare you for the workforce, and me now being in post-secondary, I really see how much I've grown as a leader.
Skills USA is fun, you learn, and you get to be a part of an awesome team.
Skills USA has literally shaped my future.
Your basic high school student is going to graduate with their core classes and a diploma. When I graduate, I already have so many certifications. I have those leadership skills, I have those employability skills. You can put me, or any Skills USA student, in any kind of environment, and we can feel at home because we know how to interact with people that we probably would never talk to.
It helped me be prepared for my future and what I want to do with my life. And just being around the members of Skills USA makes me strive to be a better person each and every day.
In an environment full of peer pressure, Skills USA is a source of peer support. In a time when people wonder what's wrong with America's young people, Skills USA is a shining example of what's right.
I'm so proud of you.
Skills USA is on the front line. They're encouraging soft skills, they're encouraging specific skills, they're encouraging skill in general in the same way that education in general is always encouraged. They're the connective tissue in between the opportunities that exist and the hopes that a lot of parents and kids have for their own future. They're making a real difference every single day, day in and day out. They're actually moving the needle in a way that nobody else is, which is pretty cool.
What is Skills USA? Time to find out for yourself. After all, there's never been a better time to be skilled, and there's never been a better time to join Skills USA. That time is now.
Dare to do something that you probably thought you never were capable of doing before.
Skills USA champions at work. Clever, huh? Because it means a couple different things. Champions that are working, and then it also means that they're champions of work, and yet it also means that when it comes to work, they are the champions. So there's really a lot going on in a very simple motto. Let's review. Skills USA, champions at work.
Okay, so you notice Mike Rowe is a big supporter of Skills USA, and if you make it to nationals, you have the opportunity to meet him. He comes every year, and so that's maybe a goal for you. If our national and SLI people can come down to visit with you. Let's give him a hand. Okay, Teamworks, you got to represent. Who's coming? Woo! So they're going to share their experience with you and tell you the good things, and some of them will tell you that, they really didn't want to do this, but hey, it's great. Okay? Listen closely.
Hi, my name is Christian Cranfield. I'm a post-secondary student, and I competed in nationals. And at nationals, it's a giant assembly of people with really interesting skills and trades, and you get to really network with people and find out what you want to do and how to build your skills to yourself. And I really enjoyed the experience, and going to Louisville and being around all these new people is really cool. And you should join Skills.
Hi, my name is Donovan Boudrea, and I went to Skills USA National Competition. I met numerous amounts of people and made several friends while there. You get to meet people from all different states, like even, I think, Guatemala and some others. But while there, I learned to step out of my comfort zone and explore new opportunities. I was there with a fellow participant, and we went to interesting restaurants, some really cool landmarks, and had several other excursions. When it came time to compete, my teamwork was really put to the test. We had to figure out how to work together and just finish our thing. I would highly recommend joining Skills USA because it has helped me improve upon myself a lot. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamie Barkheimer. At first, I was really hesitant on joining Skills because I wasn't sure how I would do in the public speaking environment because I'm really nervous. But when I became a member, I went to stay in the community service category, and in that category we got second, where we went on stage and got a medal, which you could see on that video. I attended SLI, the Summer Leadership Institute, which was in Tulsa Tech. SLI helped me get out of my box, be more sociable with people, and really helped me with my public speaking abilities. Before I went there, I strongly disliked talking in front of people because I get extremely nervous. But it's okay. At SLI, I became your South Central District Treasurer, where I gained a lot more leadership skills and interacting with people. I would recommend joining Skills and going to SLI if you get the chance, because with the time that I've been a member, it really helps you with that experience that you get in the workforce and become a better person. Thank you.
And I went to nationals competing in American Spirit. It was very interesting to meet people from all backgrounds and from all states. It was a really interesting experience because there were so many places to see and so many places to go, so many people to meet. It was very nerve-wracking at the beginning of competitions, but then the week kind of just mellowed out at the end. So it was a really interesting experience, and I fully recommend joining Skills.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Hernandez, and I graduated last year, but I joined Skills USA in 2016. I was kind of encouraged, not like forced to, but like encouraged a lot to join because I was a really quiet student. I really worked on my own. I was not good at public speaking. I definitely would be really scared to do this like 2 years ago. But I joined competitions. I went to state for chapter display, and I think we got 5th that year. And then the next year, I went to SLI, and I became the South Central District President. So that was really, really fun. I got to meet so many new people. I got to experience so many things, go so many different places. And it's just a really great experience. I know you're probably thinking like you don't know what Skills is, and we're not. I don't know if we're helping or not. But you should join, you should do some competitions, really strive to go to state for nationals. Nationals is really, really great if you get to go there. Or become a district president, or not president, but like an officer. That's always really fun to run for office. You get to come out of your comfort zone and really just grow. You'll see yourself grow a lot. I mean, over the 2 years I was in there, I've grown a lot, and I'm really happy with everything that Skills has done for me. So you guys should join too.
Hello, I'm Aubrey Pruitt, and this year I went to Nationals, but I also went last year. And last year at Nationals we got 8th in our competition, which is American Spirit. And this year we got on stage and we placed 2nd. And I think this year was a lot better at Nationals because we were more prepared, and we also got to meet a lot more people. We got to meet people from Alaska, California, and we got to come out of our comfort zone and just really enjoy time with some new people and make a lot of friends. And I think it's a really cool experience. And at first when I started Skills USA, I had no clue what it was, but it's something that you should really get involved in, and I think that it's going to really help you in your future careers. So thank you.
I'm Hayden Harjo. I am in American Spirit. Our American Spirit team is F3. That's why we're all up here. We went to Nationals. We placed 2nd. Getting an opportunity to go to just meet lots of people and to an organization that no one really knows about but should, because it helps everyone in their skills to prepare them for their future and future careers. So Skills can really help you if you let it. Like, you can't just come and just sit in the back and not take advantage of this opportunity. You really need to get involved in your competitions and enjoy them because they'll help you in your future.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and we went to Teamworks this year, and you really get out of your comfort zone whenever you go there and build, and there's thousands of people there that you have to do stuff in front of, but it's a great opportunity to go.
I'm Logan. My team plays 4th out of 35 people. I was the plumber of our team. It was like real job work experiences.
I'm Tony. And going to Louisville was a really great experience because, I mean, it was my first time flying, so that was pretty exciting. There's a lot of stuff to do in Louisville as far as restaurants and things to see, and meeting all the different people was a lot of fun, and I really highly recommend trying it.
Okay, congratulations to all of our students who went to Nationals this year. It is hard work. I think each of them would tell you that they worked really, really hard to get to Nationals, but the payoff was great. Aubrey mentioned that she went last year, and so She wanted to go back, and she knew how much work it was going to take, and they worked really, really hard all year making sure that they got the details taken care of. So I want to talk to you a little bit about community service, and in that video that you saw, it mentioned all of the things that you get to do with Skills USA. You get to learn your skills, you get to meet people, you get to work on those professional skills and soft skills, but one of the things that it mentioned was you get to do some community service. And there's going to be a community service fair out in the break area tomorrow for you to see different ways in this community that you can volunteer if that's something you choose to do. But as a Skills USA chapter, we also do some specific volunteer things here in our community. And I have two that I want to mention to you today. One is the community garden on the corner of Wall and Park here in Shawnee. They have a lot that they have turned into a garden that is for the community, and you can go and help with that garden. You can also go and get some of the food that comes off of those plants. But they have some things that need to be done in that garden, and I think Skills USA is just the organization to help them make that happen. So next Wednesday evening, they're going to have a work night at the garden, and it's for everyone in the community, but there's a couple of specific things that I think Skills USA should help with. They will have a table out in the break area tomorrow, and I encourage you to go by and talk with them. If you like gardening, if you like working with your hands and meeting some new people, that is a great way to get started. The other way that we want to do community service is through an organization called Family Promise. And you may or may not be familiar with this organization, but I always say that Family Promise is giving families a hand up and not a hand out. Because what it does is it takes homeless families and gives them a place to stay, and then also gives them resources and helps them get back on their feet and back into stable housing so that they are not homeless anymore. And there is a benefit walk. It's a walk. It takes about an hour, and it's going to happen on the 28th of September. It's the last Saturday of September. It may be the 29th, but it's the last Saturday of September. So if your class, your part of Skills USA, your chapter, wants to participate in that walk, then I will be getting more information to your teachers about how you guys can help raise money for this organization here in Shawnee. All right, so Ms. Ketchum, you want to talk to us about other events?
Okay, we're about to wrap it up here. Everybody should have gotten a handout. Did everybody get one? So we can follow along. If you open it up, on page 2, these are our first conference opportunities. Secondary students, which are the high school students, will have theirs October 26th, and it'll be here at Gordon Cooper. Post-secondary, or our adult students, are going October 25th, the day before that, to Norman, Oklahoma City. And so those are our next big opportunities to get involved at the statewide level and the district level. On page 3, you can see the different competitions that are available. Okay. And you'll notice we have it based on skills related, and those are the competitions that apply to your classroom. If yours is not listed on there, please let me know so we can update the list. But there's also stuff for leadership, which like is prepared speech, there's some team events and things like that. So get involved with these, and you'll find that you'll have a really good time. On the back are the important dates for this year, and you'll notice that all the Gordon Cooper local events are in purple. The South Central District events are in red, and the Oklahoma events are in black. So that's kind of a guide there. So hang on to this throughout the year, and make sure to remind your teacher. Sometimes we do forget, we get busy. Remind them that, hey, we've got this event coming. Are we going to participate, okay? So enjoy yourselves. And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Chapman.
Still the last one.
Okay.
Just missing from here.
Yes.
All right, so everybody stand up real quick. I've got one person sleeping in every section and a dozen people on their phones. Everybody stand up, slap the person next to you that's awake, tell them to wake up for just a quick minute. Everybody up, everybody awake, stretch your arms out. Guys, this is your chance to look to your left, look to your right, make sure the girl next to you is awake. Ladies, same thing. Everybody awake? All right, have a quick seat. Okay, so I'm the last guy to speak, and I'm going to send you to break, so I won't take very long. Here at Gordon Cooper, we're a lot different than your public high school. Has everybody figured that out in 5 days? All right. With that being said, all your teachers here want honest feedback. We will not get mad at you if you give us honest feedback. If we bomb a lesson, we're trying to teach you something, you say, man, Mr. Chapman, that really sucked. I'll be honest, yeah, it did. I'll try to do better tomorrow, okay? Well, I'm talking about teachers, and you're the teacher you have right now. We need to know honesty from you. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest. How many of you got something out of today? Okay, about half of you. Every now and then we miss the mark. Is that a fair statement? Everybody misses the mark now and then. So we're going to give you the quick, short idea of Skills USA. What Skills USA is a student-led organization. It's similar to ag, except we put you to work to get you a job in a career field. Does that make any sense? All right, it's about networking. Here in the past 2 decades, a lot of things have happened. One, membership has its privileges. That used to be a slogan. Most of you guys in this room don't understand that. You older gentlemen and maybe a couple of you younger looking ladies in the room may remember that commercial. Membership has its privileges. In today's society, most of you don't understand what that means. You got a membership at a gym. Your buddy takes you on the free day of the week, you get a free workout. Mama gets a Homeland card, you go to Homeland, you buy the discount food with Mama. You go to the buffet line, whatever discount card you have, you share it with the guy next to you. That is kind of how we roll now. Membership has its privileges. With Skills USA, you don't get that. If you do not join Skills USA, you don't get to participate in the privileges. In my class, we go on field trips. If you don't join Skills USA, I sit you in a room, you don't go on the field trip with us to visit the industry. We have cookouts once a month. If you don't join Skills USA, you don't participate in the cookout. You can smell the smoke, you can lick the smoke, you can taste the smoke, but you're not eating the food, okay? Membership has its privileges. If you want to compete in any of these things that you saw, whether it's a leadership or a hard skill contest, you must join Skills USA. They will not make exceptions to you because you're the brother, your uncle, your cousin, your dad, or whoever. You don't get the exception. You must join. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. The other thing that you guys have to pay attention to is you have to get out of your comfort zone. You guys stood up, you're all comfortable. I had a person sleeping in every section. You got up, stretched out, sat back down. That was out of your comfort zone. Does that make any sense at all? Now, the other thing this does is networking. How many of you guys got a stupid, God-blessed, stupid smartphone in your pocket or your hand right now? Everybody, right? 1 or 2 don't. Okay. So, when you're on your stupid smartphone and you're having conversations with people through the Facebook or the Twitter or the Snapchat or the WhatsApp or all this other crap going on, you are not living. You are not in the real world. You are not in our world that we're teaching you skills to go to work in. Tell me why. Huh? Who said it? Say it again. Bingo, you're distracted. And you're not actually interacting with people. Machining is in here, right? Where's my machinist? Great. You guys can run some of the coolest parts on the planet with some of the neatest equipment. But if you cannot walk up to that employer, hi, my name is Mark Chapman. Okay, if you cannot get that first interaction down because you're used to this, what's going to happen here? Yeah, you're not going to get hired. Okay? If you come into a body shop with that, we may look at you, we'll take your application. As soon as you walk out the door, we throw it in the trash. How many of you realize that food service here on this campus has a sign by their cash register that says, do not be on your cell phone when you're paying for food? Why? Distracted. And it's also rude. Yeah, baby, I'm going to carry home tonight. Yeah, give me that big plate special right there. Yeah. And then you're delayed getting your food. And then you go back to class late. And Mr. Bouchon over there tells you to go get a tardy slip. Okay? It messes everything up. In our world, you guys have got to meet people. You've got to talk to people, not through the cell phone. So Skills USA also gives you that opportunity, like you saw most of those people on there, to network one-on-one or in a group. But you have a physical contact. Does that make any sense at all? Membership has its privileges. If you do not join, you will not get that connection. Where's our diesel guys at? Over here. All right. So, we got some over there? Okay. So here's what happens. I've got two guys here. Identical skill set. Exact resumes. Same experience. Who am I going to hire? If I'm the one personally hiring them and I have two guys identical, I call the instructor. He tells me, man, it don't matter which one you pick, they are both rock stars. Identical. One shows up and may have a Skills USA pin on. Or one may say, hey, you know, I know what that Skills USA is. I did that when I was in high school or when I was an adult. I will hire that person. Why? Bingo, personal connection. I know what the industry is about. I know what they had to do to be in Skills USA. They went above and beyond the average Joe. I'll hire them. That has happened multiple times in our industry. So, membership has its privileges. Your instructor can set what they want to do with that. I told you what I do with it. If you don't want to put out a little bit more effort, you can go, I don't know, hang out in computer lab. Go play on the Facebook. Go to your virtual world. You won't be working in our industry making six figures. Simple enough? Any questions? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you get what Skills USA is? If you get, raise your hand. All right. Final thoughts. Who knows what time it is? Oh my gosh, everybody's smartphone is not on time. Okay, it's 9:48. Good. I got some people here who don't know where the clock's at. Okay, 9:48. Everybody good? You need to be back to your classroom in no more than 20 minutes from now. What time will that be? Diesel's 9:58. Okay, everybody else, 10:08, be back in your classroom. Thank you. Don't forget, Skills USA, you need to join.